Hi, my name is Chris, and today I'd like to tell you about the columns view in Triple Map. So the default view in Triple Map is the Maps view, but there's also a second button here at the top of the screen called the column view. So I can click on it, and for those folks who'd prefer to work in a text-based search environment as opposed to a graphical search environment, we've built this column view. And so at the top you'll see 4 columns: search entities, interesting entities, associations, and associated entities. And using these 4 columns, you can create a workflow that's much like the Maps view. So here I'm going to start out by searching for PSEN. And because this is a universal search, I'll find a range of items that relate to that search. The one I was looking for was PSEN1, which is the gene symbol for presenilin 1. And you'll see that either if I click it in the search results, or if I drag and drop it into the interesting entities, when I click on it, I'll get associations for it in this third column over, the associations column. If I click on the associations, I'm going to see in the fourth column over the associated entities. So I've searched, I've dragged something into my interesting entities column, which is kind of like a playlist of things that I'm interested in. I've been able to see things that were associated, and I've been able to see what those entities were. So I can build up a list of things that I'm interested in just by dragging and dropping, by clicking and then dragging and dropping into this interesting entities column here. So maybe I want to see compounds that are related to dementia, and if I want to select a whole bunch of them, I can click on the top one and then shift click on the bottom one and drag all of them at the same time. If I want to select just a subset of things, I can click on one and then Apple click in the Mac or Control click in a PC to select non-connected items. So what you can see is that I'm building up a list of entities that I'm interested in. Each one of them has associations. If I select more than one, I can see the associations for all of them at the same time. And so this way I can very easily search through sets of things and view associated items and create very long lists of things that I'm interested in. I can also, for any given entity, click through to it and see more information about it in the entities property panel down below here. And finally, I have access to all of the same maps that I have access to in my Maps view through this Maps panel at the bottom. So for example, I can grab a set of compounds that I think are associated with Alzheimer's disease and just drag and drop them into the Alzheimer's map. I can open it up, view those entities. I can also view more information about the map by clicking the information button. I can delete a map just by clicking delete, and I can create a new map just by clicking on the create map